Yo, what is going on, people? Welcome back to another video. Now, today is actually kind of an interesting video because we're going to be talking about future stuff that could be added. And this is based on a tweet that a dev has actually made. I'm actually giving away another huge pet as well. So make sure you leave a like and you subscribe and turn on the bell notifications and comment your username. And then I'll randomly select a winner. I don't know what huge pet it will be, but it'll be a random huge pet. Okay, so this video involves a developer called David, right? Now, David's an OG. I remember him all the way back from like My Restaurant days, which I'm pretty sure he was one of the lead developers for My Restaurant, if anyone remembers that game back in the day. Absolutely legendary game. He tweeted out, which by the way, he's a developer for big games. I don't know if I mentioned that yet. He's one of like the main guys when it comes to updates and things. And he tweeted out, what are some quality of life features you'd like to be added in Pet Simulator 99? Now, as you can imagine, a lot of people have responded to this, and now I've screenshotted quite a few replies. Obviously, I couldn't screenshot every single one because there was too many, but I've screenshotted a few that I thought were interesting. If I mention anything in this video that you agree with, do let me know in the comments, or if I haven't mentioned anything that you think should be mentioned, also let me know in the comments, because yeah, I'm also curious to know. You never know, if there's enough people writing stuff in the comments on what like they think should be added that's different to what I'm about to see, like show, then maybe I'll make a part 2 or something. Okay, so I'm gonna get to the first screenshot now. Now, I don't think I'm really gonna give much input, maybe on some of them, but I've got quite a few screenshots to show, and I don't want this video to be an hour long. So I'm kind of just going to read through majority of them. So let's start with this first one that I have. From Sizzle's Jelly Dad. They said, fix the mailbox not showing users ever. Game has been out for almost a year and you all still haven't fixed it, only showing question mark. That's honestly embarrassing. So David responded saying, yeah, the way the mailbox was written, only the user ID is stored and the Roblox API to get username from user ID is notoriously bad. That's why guilds have the same issue. We should store the username as well to fix this. Now, to be honest with you, I don't really have any issues with the mailbox, so I'm not really entirely sure what they mean by the question mark issue, but let me know in the comments. I thought I'd read that one out because that's actually the only response that David actually replied to. So yeah, it must be quite a big issue if David's responded to that particular comment. Now, the next one's actually from LCLC. LCLC said, can we get more notification controls? Example, I don't want to know that I've just eaten another apple when I have automatically eat fruit toggle on. So yeah, I will say that is kind of annoying how it like shows up saying you're eating fruits, even though obviously if you're level 99 in mastery, you actually toggle fruits like automatically. So yeah, it is kind of annoying. More notification controls would be useful. Papa Reload, they said, bring staff signs back. I can't count the amount of times I've been asked to sign someone's pet, but I can't. So I'm assuming that this guy's staff, and apparently staff were able to sign pets. I actually didn't even know that. But yeah, he's saying that they should bring that back, apparently. The next one is from Ryan. He said, would love a feature where you can search pets by age. For example, in the Pokemon Go, I can search age 0, and it shows all the Pokemon I caught that day, or age 2 for the last 2 days. Would be great to have something similar to that, so I can easily see if I hatch the new pets that day. So yeah, this is kind of interesting, actually. I've never really played like... I mean, I've played a little bit of Pokemon games, but I've never seriously got into it. But yeah, I can see what he's saying here. Like adding a feature where we can see like the pets that we got that day. Because when you open a pet, it sort of just goes in your inventory and it kind of gets lost sometimes. Having maybe an option or like a filter option where you can select like pets that you've hatched in the last 24 hours maybe or something, or like he says here in this tweet, that maybe your pets will have like an age and then you can search them that way in your inventory. You never know, it's a possibility. They might be able to add something like this. Sizzle's Jelly Queen, they said, add pet accessories and hats so I can put it on my pets. So yeah, to be honest with you, I'm surprised this hasn't been a thing, because if you played the original Pet Simulator, then you know that in Pet Sim 1, there were hats. So yeah, I'm surprised they've actually not brought that back. And I honestly could see it. I could see them doing an update based on hats, maybe. You never know. It's definitely a possibility. Block's family said, mailbox in the supercomputer radio, which I won't lie, is kind of surprising. Like, is that actually not in the supercomputer radio? Let me have a look here. Mailbox. You would think I mean, you would assume that it is in here, but no, it's actually not in here. Yeah, that does seem a bit odd. It's like they've got everything in here apart from the mailbox. Did they just forget to add it in the supercomputer radio, or if they, or is there like an issue where they can't do that? I don't know. Which, by the way, if you don't know what I'm talking about, the supercomputer radio, it was a feature that they added in one of the recent updates where if you hit like Rebirth 9 or something, you actually unlocked it on your computer. Or you unlocked it in your inventory, and then you unlock the supercomputer. A really useful tool, but yeah, they definitely should add the mailbox to it. Now, another thing he said is use multiple keys at once. So yeah, I agree with that, because it is kind of annoying, especially if you've got like thousands of keys. To be able to only open one key at a time is kind of crazy. Like, imagine having thousands of keys and then having to go through this every single time. Like, look, it takes me like, what, 10 seconds per key? And if you're opening thousands, you're going to be there all day opening keys. So yeah, adding a feature where you can open like 10 at a time should definitely be an option. I don't know why it's not. And he says 1 week long clan battles instead of 2 weeks. Now, I've not really got much input on that because I don't really participate in the clan battles, but yeah. Well, I feel like 1 week is kind of short, but you never know, they might do it. So Sizzle's Jelly Dad has said another thing, and he says either fix the server crashing bug, yes, it is 100% a bug, or warn players if they are ready to trade a Titanic for nothing, that they may not be able to unready and will lose their pets. This has been happening for 3 years and you all have never acknowledged it. So basically what he's saying here, apparently basically that when you do like big trades, I'm assuming, obviously they take a while to add pets and stuff, and then so when a server restarts and you're in the trade menu, I think it like bugs out or something. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. I don't really run into big issues like this because I'm kind of a noob trader. Like, I'm not very good at trading, which I might start getting back into. But yeah, that sounds like quite a big issue. Hopefully they fix that. Now this guy says, I would like to be able to look in inventory while hatching. So yeah, I don't know why. I guess, so let's just try and hatch. Oh wait, hold on a minute. I've not got auto hatch on, I don't think. So he wants a feature where you can open your inventory while hatching. Which, yeah, it doesn't look like you can do that. So, I don't know. I don't know if that's like a priority, because obviously you can just go in your inventory just by going away from the egg. You know what I mean? I guess it'd be useful to be able to go in your inventory while you're hatching eggs at the same time. But yeah, this is pretty much just like a small little feature that they could add. They probably won't though, because I feel like it doesn't really change the game much. This guy says the ability to delete pets. Now, he wants to be able to delete his pets, which is interesting. So yeah, in Pet Simulator 99, you can't actually delete pets. They all just basically get stored in your inventory. But to be fair, you've pretty much got unlimited inventory space. But yeah, there are no options to delete pets, which is kind of odd. This is the first pet simulator ever where you can't actually delete a pet from your inventory. Because yeah, look, I've got all these pets in my inventory that I don't even need or use. So yeah, I guess being able to delete them would be good. It just kind of frees up your inventory, doesn't it? Being able to choose what you want and what you don't want. I guess you can trade them or sell them to get rid of them. Obviously, that takes a while. So yeah, maybe them adding a delete feature would be good. The next tweet is a button in the index like we had in Pet Sim X that shows which pets are missing. So this is something I definitely could see them adding. I feel like the index. Where's the index? Here it is. Apparently, I've got 0 pets. Look at that. 0 pets, 1%. That is kind of crazy. As you can see by my index, I basically don't do this like at all. But pretty much, yeah, there should be a feature where, like, if you, for example, this pet, like if I wanted to know how to get this pet, I should be able to like click it or something, or right click and have like an info section on where to hatch it from. Because at this point in the game, like, this would be a pain in the neck to get this to 100% at this point, because how would I know like where to hatch these pets from? Because there's so many different eggs in the game now, there's so many different worlds, you know, you just wouldn't know where to, like this Hydra, for example, like where would I go to unlock this? I have no idea. So yeah, I definitely could see them adding maybe something like this just to help with people that are trying to get 100% on their index. Also, this tweet as well kind of goes hand in hand. I think, to be fair, when I was talking just then, I was kind of referring to this tweet. I remember seeing this one, the one above it. Yeah, they're basically both about the index. Pet index shows what egg you can hatch it from. Yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about there. So yeah, that's my bad. Let's move on to the next tweet. Auto daycare. Unlockable with pet mastery, claiming rewards and putting select pets back in. So yeah, having like an auto daycare would be pretty cool, I won't lie. Because that's the only problem with the daycare. It's kind of a pain. Like, well, it's not a pain because technically it's very easy, especially with a supercomputer nowadays. The daycare is actually in the supercomputer, and also, isn't there a better daycare? There's this daycare, but isn't there like a better one somewhere? Or maybe they all just get added to this one. But yeah, anyway, the problem with the daycare is like you always you can like redeem pets every 24 hours. Well, if you don't know, the daycare, basically you can put your pet in there and then you basically lock your pet in and you get like diamonds and gems from it, like over the next like 30 days, basically every day. But you have to claim the reward every day. So it would be pretty nice if we could just auto claim the reward rather than us having to like claim it ourselves. That would be pretty cool. So I remember when I had my huge pets in there, I just forgot to claim my gems, so it was pointless. But yeah, they need to do this. They need to add auto daycare. I want this feature. This guy says to be able to open all gifts at once. So yeah, this is a pretty good one as well, I won't lie. Like, for example, I mean, you know, I've got 32,000 of these. I mean, as you can see, I've got so many. I don't even want to do the math. This has got to be like over 100,000 here. Like nearly 200,000 maybe of gifts I've got in my inventory. So clicking them like this one by one is kind of crazy. You can open 100 at a time like this. But even this will take absolutely ages. There should just be an open all section or button, because yeah, I mean, spamming them like that would be crazy. I don't know why. It's little things like that where you think like, why is that not actually a feature? Why can't we just open all the gifts at once? I don't know. It is kind of odd. Just let us open all our gifts at the same time. Yeah, so hopefully they add that. Now, this guy says a machine that you can instantly sell any selected pet or item from your inventory and get however many gems from the wrap of that item is. And make it also have a thing where you can buy whatever you want for the wrap price. It's such a pain looking around in the trading plaza. Now, I know what this guy's saying, but I feel like that kind of destroys the point of pet sim, I feel like, in a way. Because it's like, if there was a machine, like let's just pretend this is the machine here, that you can just buy anything from the wrap price, and then you can also just sell anything from the wrap price. And that basically destroys the entire point of trading, which I feel like is like kind of the point. I mean, it's not the entire point of pet sim, but obviously like majority of the fan base, I would say, like really enjoy the trading aspect. So I don't know, adding a machine like that, like they've got to be careful because it could also kind of destroy the game, because like I said, it would kind of remove the whole point of trading. But yeah, do let me know in the comments what you think. Obviously, you know, I couldn't screenshot everything and I didn't want to spend too long like talking about each individual one. I kind of wanted to, you know, get through them. I'll make this video 2 hours long. But yeah, I might make a part 2 to this. I mean, depending on how well the video does, you know, people enjoy this sort of thing, then, you know, I might do a part 2. And yeah, appreciate you watching. Comment down, I don't know, green, because I'm in green team, and also this bush is green. I don't know. I know I like try and heart and like your comment. But yeah, appreciate watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.